A very good, happy Thursday morning to everyone out there. Landon here in the driver's seat with you on this baby Friday to bring you your latest weather forecast courtesy of On Target. Got an active pattern coming right back into the mix for us as we work throughout today, folks. This is going to be hanging around not just today, but taking us throughout the final day of the work week and on into the start of the weekend as well. We can get an idea here. We've got this moisture corridor streaming in here out of the south and west, and we're going to have these multiple disturbances. Low pressure systems that's going to be pulling off here to the north and east, and we are going to be right in the midst of this pattern. It's going to carry these repetitive rounds of showers and storms up through the region here roughly over the next 48 hours or so, right? We can get a look across the region. Take a look at the WRUS Skycam down in Russellville. Got dense fog out there, folks. Got some drizzle that continues to float around. You can expect much of the same. It's similar to very early yesterday morning. But as we work throughout the day, we'll have better opportunities and a little bit more intense rounds of rain showers, maybe some embedded thunderstorms that will be coming along with that. Similar conditions overlooking the D93 Skycam in Bowling Green. Fog isn't quite as thick, but you can definitely see the mist floating about. Got the low-hanging stratus clouds that's going to win out for much of today. That is going to remain present out there as well. Taking a look at those current conditions as far as our latest model guidance is concerned, we have got readings. It's located right around, excuse me, the lower 50s early this morning. We're only going to be climbing a few degrees. Again, similar to yesterday, we'll be a little bit warmer. Going to be on either side of the 60-degree mark, it would appear, wobbling back and forth, no pun intended, as we work and we progress throughout today. So let's jump back over here and let's get a look at the big picture first and foremost, and let's give you the full breakdown of what's going to be occurring here over the course of the next few days, along with the long-term pattern, because we've got another weather maker on the horizon as we roll into Thanksgiving week. Keeping our eyes down here to the south and west this morning, and watch as this reflectivity blossoms with this moisture plume stretching south, north and east into our vicinity. All right, looks like the heavier rain will be holding off until we get closer into lunchtime on throughout this afternoon. This pattern continues all the way through our Friday as well, all the way into our Friday night. And Saturday, we finally get this low pulling off to the east, pulling the leftover lingering moisture to the south and east along with it, all right? So short-term model guidance first. We'll give you the play here with the simulated radar. Keeping us dry as a bone outside of that fog and mist out there and drizzle. And then by the time that we roll into mid-morning, on into lunchtime, we get these sporadic cells that are developing and working to the north and east across the region. Better chances for rain and some embedded storms as the day progresses. As we work into this afternoon and evening is whenever we're really going to see the uptick in the activity out here. This will continue with the initial slug of moisture working east of the region through the early part of this evening. And then we get a little lull before another round arrives with a potential warm front lifting north over the region early Friday morning. Wouldn't be surprised to see a few robust cells developing right along that forcing mechanism with that warm front lifting to the north and east over the region. Might have a few strong wind gusts out of this. Also might have some small hail being produced given the ingredients within our atmosphere. We continue throughout our Friday with scattered activity impacting the region. Showers and storms will remain on the menu. Then we work throughout the overnight and we get into the very early morning hours of our Saturday. And by sunrise, it looks like the bulk of the moisture is going to be south and east of the region with only lingering sprinkles and showers by sunrise on Saturday. We should see a steadily drying trend with any luck, maybe even some breakup of the cloud cover Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. All of you all planning to attend the big holiday hoopla on the square there in Morgantown. This is great news for you all the vendors out there as well. I think we're going to have the bulk, if not all of the rain showers out of here before that kicks off on Saturday evening or late Saturday afternoon into the evening there up in Morgantown. So great news in that regard. Taking a look here at our temperature pattern. We're going to warm up, as previously mentioned, to right around the 60-degree mark. Upper 50s, lower 60s region-wide should be achieved right around lunchtime or into early afternoon. Then the rain showers take back over. We'll cool off throughout the overnight, just a few degrees. And rebound highs, we could see these surging. I know model guidance is showing mid-60s. But a few of us could be making a run at right around the 70-degree mark as we work into our Friday with that warm front lifting north over the region. You can definitely see where the corridor, the warmer air here residing across the south side of the state and beyond. So we're going to warm up rather nicely on Friday. Then we'll roll throughout the weekend with a little bit cooler temperatures for us to take in as well. Looking at the long range pattern, let's get back over here. The second half of the weekend on into the start of Thanksgiving week, Sunday into Monday, looks to be the pick of the litter if you have any outdoor plans or need to finish up any mowing, gathering up the leaves or yard work, as we should be dry out there with high pressure moving right near our vicinity. And then we open up the door Monday night into Tuesday to our next potential weather maker. Here we are rolling into the very early morning hours of our Tuesday. Surface map is going to be set up with a cold front just south and west of the region. That passing front will be bringing that active pattern back, showers and storms included. Monday night into our Tuesday, we're going to have much colder air behind this system as we roll into our Turkey Day, all right? So here we are rolling into our Tuesday afternoon, into Tuesday night and Wednesday. High pressure should dry us out. That is the good news as we work throughout our Wednesday. And then we get into our Turkey Day, and it looks like we're going to have colder air trying to work in here out of the north and west. We might have a few rain showers to deal with, dare I say it, wrap around moisture from this low, depending upon how fast the cold air gets in here. Maybe a few hit-miss showers, maybe even a few snowflakes for our Black Friday. We can't completely rule that out. But the good news for Thanksgiving, vast majority of us should be dry. It's just going to be a little bit colder out there. Colder air mass working in here than what we've been dealing with. And then we get the much colder air that advects in here with Canadian high pressure rolling in throughout the weekend to follow. Another weather maker as we roll into the start of December. Still numerous question marks in the exact track of that, but we will be keeping an eye on it. Folks, one thing to quickly address. We've had numerous messages received sending us these 2-week out snowfall maps that's been sent in. We simply cannot tell you if we're getting any snow at all that far out, all right? You got these pages out here that put this stuff up for nothing more than interactions, clicks, and engagement, because they need to farm for money, dollars and cents. You will never get that out of us here at Weather or Not. We are straight and to the point, and we like to stay here within a week or so of our forecasting whenever we have a much better handle on what our atmosphere is going to be doing. All right, so just a real quick note on that. Generalized thunderstorm risk painted by the Storm Prediction Center throughout today. Rolling on into our Friday, they've got the same generalized thunderstorm risk outlined. Currently no severe risk, but again, with that warm front rolling through early tomorrow morning, might have a few robust storms come through here. Might have some small hail developing as well, but outside of that, I don't think we're going to have too much to worry about. Total rainfall amounts here over the next week. Rainfall amounts have not changed. This is valid through 6 a.m. of Thursday of next week. Still in the matter of 2 to 3 inches of total rainfall. This includes today through Saturday, along with the next Monday night into Tuesday system of next week. So it looks like plenty of rain on the horizon there for us. Full 6-day forecast breakdown, steady uptick in rain and storm chances as our Thursday wears on. Highs right around the 60-degree mark. Going to jolt highs up to around the 70-degree mark with more rounds of showers and storms overnight and then into our Friday. Lingering rain showers early Saturday morning will make way to clouds breaking up Saturday afternoon and evening. We should be dry by late Saturday afternoon. Highs right around the low and mid-60s. Sunday into Monday is going to be the driest part of the forecast with mid-60s holding strong. Then the uptick in the rain and storm chances with our next weather maker. Monday night on into Tuesday, on into our Tuesday night as well. Brendan's going to wrap up your Thursday morning, baby Friday edition of your Weather or Not forecast, presented by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other.